What's up, everybody? My name is David J. Coon. Thank you so much for coming out and joining me this evening, or whatever it is for you, morning, mid-afternoon. No better time than to change your mood than right now. No better time than right now to change that mood. So your mood, your attitude toward life actually determines who and what is coming into your life next. So if you're stuck in a rut, or you're stuck in a mood, or you're struggling with health issues, or you're struggling with financial issues, whatever it is, you can go out there and do those pieces that you need to do, which of course you will anyway, those black and white pieces like going to work or getting a job or taking a loan or doing all of those kinds of things. But here's the thing, do you want a shortcut? I am a personal life coach. I have a background, a very strong background in Qigong. I have a very strong background in martial arts, modern psychology, Western psychology, Eastern psychology. I'm also very much into quantum physics and the idea of making quantum shifts and quantum leaps. Therefore, I'm very much into shortcuts. Would you like a shortcut? Would you like a secret? Would you like to know the secret of the secret of the secrets? Okay, so what we want to do, if we want to create something new in our life, we actually have to change how we feel about our life. We have to change how we're perceiving our life right now. So in this very moment, if I'm struggling or I'm wrestling with some diseasement in my body or some problem in my life, and I'm meditating on that problem, and I'm meditating on that diseasement in my body, do you know what's going to happen? It's just going to get worse, right? If you listen to any of the spiritual teachers or teachings or any positive coach, positive talk coach, or whatever it is, or any good preacher, they'll tell you, you can't do that. You can't do that because it's not going to be successful. It's not going to work. And many of you have heard those teachings, but you're still looking, you're still searching. So I hope today to take you from searching to experiencing, okay? I hope this is experiential. So I'm going to teach you some secrets, and I'm going to teach you some shortcuts. So the first secret is, it may not be a secret to you, but in general, it's a secret to most of the population. Your mood is determining who, what, where, when, and how people are going to show up in your life. Are they going to show up and be your new best friend and shake your hand and tell you you won the lottery? Or are they going to hand you a ticket and tell you you're doing 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, and it's going to cost you double the amount because you were in a school zone? What are they going to do? What's the interaction? Because realize that your life revolves around people, and actually people revolve around your life. You could say it that way as well. You're like the center of your universe, like the sun, and everything's revolving around you. So if you want to change what's revolving around you, if you want to change how your body's feeling, if you want to change what's coming into your life next, then practice with me for a few minutes. Whatever your mood is, try this with me. Deep breath in, and hands go up, just go. Reach up and then exhale. A little seated Qigong practice for a minute. With your whole body and your breath in through the nose, slow. It's slow, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Reach up, fill the lungs, fill the lower belly first, then the lungs. If you breathe slowly with the nose, you'll fill the belly, then the chest, then exhale. So first we start with changing our breath, okay? Now, that's already sending messages to the body being. Messages of relaxation, messages of expansion, messages of greater oxygen intake, messages of, I'm going to do something about my mood. I'm going to improve it. Because did you know that when you're in a bad mood, you're holding your breath? You are. So here comes the next technique. The next technique is this. Regardless of what you're journeying in your life, try this. There you go. Just try that. Just go ahead. Just go ahead and try this. It may hurt your face, because if you're not used to smiling, then it may hurt your face, because you use a lot of different muscles and things in your face when you're smiling that you don't usually use, right? So that's the first one. Just smile. Not like that. They say, that old saying, if you don't use it, you will lose it, right? So if you have arthritis in your hands, yeah, some of you, you do, you're watching this video, you have arthritis in your hands, move your hands, move them. Oh, ow, it hurts when I move it like that, David. Okay, well, move it just a little bit. Move it just like this, okay? Move it until you can move 2 fingers. Move it until you can move 3. Move it until you can move 4. Move the hands, okay? Now try this one on for size, okay? Yeah. Oh, it hurts, right? Especially when you're down, okay? Or you're stressed out. I can't laugh about this situation. It's too serious. No, you wouldn't be laughing if you were broke. Yes, I would actually. It may not be the first thing I do. I may take a deep breath when I realize that I'm broke. And then the second thing, I take a deep breath. The second thing, I'll take another deep breath. Third one, another deep breath. Then I go, really? It can't be true. This is really? I ran out of money? Oh, God. It's crazy, right? Wow. Or the doctor says to you, you have this particular diagnosis. Do you realize that if it's true that you're creating your reality, and the physicists say you are, okay, I say you are, the physicists say you are, the spiritual teachers say you are, Oprah Winfrey says you are, Wayne Dyer says you are, they're all telling you, you create your reality, right? And one of those pieces that's the hardest to shift, I think, for people is the mood itself. You know, if have you ever been, go watch a horror movie sometime and turn the sound all the way down and see if it really grabs you in the same way. It'll, won't look so nice and so pretty on the screen, but it won't grab you in the same way because you're not hearing the sound, because you're not feeling it. You're not getting in the mood. So what really sucks about being broke is that you feel broke. What really sucks about not being good enough is you feel like a loser. So here's the thing. If you want to change your reality, there's another story coming to my mind. Think of Jim Carrey, the famous comedian, right? Who some of you may or may not know that, but he drives up to the Hollywood Hills. He writes himself a check for $10 million. He writes a little memo in the corner that says services rendered. He doesn't have any money. He's living in his car, right? He writes this, and like 5 years later, he is laughing his butt off in the movie Dumb and Dumber. I guarantee you when he wrote that check to himself, he went like this. I got $10 million. Check it out. I'm rich. This is so stupid. It might work. Oh my God. It's hysterical. I'm rich. I just got a check. I got a check for what? This is freaking awesome. Wow. I create my reality. This is wow. And if this is really how it works, man, I'm going to have to start being nice to people, even if I feel like garbage. Hey, it's the old saying, right? In the business, fake it until you make it. Go into the grocery store, look the person right in the face and say, hey, how you doing? How are you? And when they start to tell you their life story, and they say, if they happen to be depressed that day, and they say, well, my life is down in my life, and say, hey, just try something with me for just a second. I know it sounds crazy, but just, some of you getting uncomfortable with me just telling the story, right? I'm going to have to do this at Whole Foods tomorrow. But you walk in, you say that to the person, you go, just go like this with me for a second. Just go like this. I'm not laughing at you. I'm asking you to laugh with me, okay? Why? Because it changes moods. Read the science on this stuff, okay? The brain doesn't know the difference between whether it's real or not real. Ding, ding, ding. I got to get a bell in here, right? The brain doesn't know the difference between whether something's real or it's not real. Wow, wow. Seriously, read up on this because it doesn't know. So that means if I go, and I say there's a reason to do that, and I say there's a reason to take a deep breath, do you know that people who are really in it, and you may be one of those people, okay? And I'm not criticizing you or judging you because I was one of those people. I was so serious by the time I was 12 years old. I was so serious. I was so serious that I went out and got myself a spinal condition. I went out and got myself a diseasement. I went out and got myself pain, and I became very serious. Oh, I was very serious. And I trained. I was a mixed martial arts fighter, okay, before the octagon came. And I was a fighter, and I was fighting bare knuckle, karate, kicks, punches, go to the ground, wrestle, choke someone, very serious. And I, karate was my way. And then, taekwondo was my way. And then jeet kune do was my way, and different ways. And I was very serious about everything, so serious. And in the process of that, I had a serious spinal condition. I had a serious problem of being broke and broken. Okay. And the doctors were saying, you're going to be crippled by the time you're 30 years old. Do you realize this? And I was like, no, I won't. And don't tell me that, doctors. And that's an act. That's an act you play upon your own body, upon the stage of life. And if you want to heal and you want to change, like if all that works for you, whatever I just spoke, and if you're still living it, I mean, it's totally cool if you like it. I didn't like it anymore. It was too painful for me. Living with a spinal diseasement, fighting other people, wrestling with other people, like I'm just so angry, I got to get my anger out and I'm going to go fight somebody else over it and so on. I totally get that. I totally get that. There's nothing wrong with it. I do not judge it. But for me, I wanted to be free of all of that pain. I used to come home from martial arts school. I couldn't move for like weeks. I was like in the neck brace and had the black eye and still had this spine that, was crooked. And the thing is that I had to find a way out. The way out is change your mood right now. Can you speak positive affirmations over your life? Yes, you can. Oh, fantastic thing. Watch this. See, watch this. I'm in a bad mood. Watch. I'm in a bad mood. Nothing's going my way. Everything in my life is not so great. You don't have any idea how hard it is to be me. And from that, I can go, man, what am I doing? I got to wake up. I got to put some water on my face. I have to realize that I am a creator of my personal reality, that I'm contributing to life, to existence, that I'm sending out messages based on my beliefs, based on my concepts about myself. And the big one is based upon what my mood is right now. So if things are not going well for me, or I have some obstacles that I'm having a hard time overcoming, or I'm running up a mountain, which is one of my other practices, and I'm running up this mountain and I'm like out of breath and I'm literally at like mile 21 and I'm like literally just like feel like I'm going to die. One of the things I do, I start with the inner smile, the Qigong inner smile. Look at me. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. This is great. And meanwhile, my whole being is like screaming at me, like my legs are gonna fall off, like everything hurts, I'm gonna quit. And I put that inner smile on. And it changes the situation. It helps me finish the run. So if you're in a metaphorical run in your life right now, try this. No, with me. Serious. Go ahead and do it. What? Say it like that. Go like, what? Like you got a phone call or something? You're like, hey, how you doing? What's that? Oh, really? Oh, this is one of my favorite practices. Those of you in Boulder will love this, okay? Some of you around the country. I just talked to a few people, some people in New York also. Okay, love this practice. 7 phone calls. The phone calls go like this. Hello? You know how you talk to people. You know how to talk to people, right? But don't really talk to them. Just pick up your phone, okay? And go, hi, to change your mood, okay? To change your mood and to change your reality, pick up your cell phone. Don't turn it on or whatever. Just pick it up, hold it to your ear, hold a banana to your ear, even better, okay? But pretend you're talking on the phone. And the conversation goes like this. The person asks you how you're doing, okay? You're sitting home on Sunday night. You're feeling depressed about your week. You're down about the pain in your body and you don't want to go to work tomorrow, okay? Pick up the banana and talk on the phone. Not to one person, you got to talk to 7. 7 people. The magic number is 7. Why? It's called momentum. So here's how it goes. I pick it up. I wish I had a banana, but I don't right now. So I pick it up. I say, hello. And I pretend somebody asked me, how are you doing? I go, oh, I'm doing great. You know how you usually get on the phone, you may talk to your friends, not doing great, got this problem, got that problem. Stop that. Stop that. It's not good for your mood. It's not good for your body. Fake it. Fake it until you make it. Go like this. Hi. Oh, oh, I'm doing great. Oh, yeah. Oh, you wouldn't even believe what's coming into my life. Oh, opportunity galore. That's right. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Do you know who just asked me to co-host with him, to actually be on the show with him? Yeah, to teach people about their mood. Yeah, Deepak Chopra. That's right, Deepak. I talked to him yesterday and he told me to come and do the video with him on the TV. I'm very excited. I'm super excited. No, but I'm serious. Okay, that's phone call number one. Phone call number two, okay? You can put it to your other ear if you want. Speak to one side of your brain, then talk to the other side of your brain. Hello, how you doing? Oh, fantastic. Yes. And then pretend they ask you questions about certain things, like if you've been wrestling with your health lately or you're having difficulty at work or something, right? Then pretend they ask you a specific question about your job. They say, how's your job? You go, oh, my job? Oh, it's awesome. Yeah. Oh, all that stuff I told you about? No, it's totally changed. Oh, yeah. Clara at the office. Remember her? Remember how she was like so negative? Oh, no, not negative at all anymore. Oh my God. The woman is like an angel. You would not believe how helpful she is. Oh my God. It's like, it's almost unbelievable. It's almost ridiculous. Yeah. It's like resolved. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, get this. She invited me over for dinner. I don't know that I'm gonna accept, but I love the fact that she's being nice to me. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Okay, hey, I gotta go. Somebody's calling me. Hold on. Hello. Hello. This is just phone call number 3. You see how excited I'm getting? You see how, oh, there's a new opportunity coming for me. Oh, really? Really? They want me on the show. Really? Oh, and to talk about my book. That's fantastic. Oh God, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, the only thing is, I'm busy because I'm on that other show with Oprah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Or whatever it is you want to create in your life. Oh, I'm off with the boss, or oh, I'm off with my new girlfriend, or oh, I'm off driving my new car, or oh, I'm off doing this other thing. Now, a lot of people have put down teachings, and you've heard me talk about this, the law of attraction thing. I do think that the law of attraction thing, if you know what I'm referencing and you've heard that and so on, I do think it's watered down on the level that it is in terms of how a lot of people bring it to the world and talk about it. And I'm not just talking about the teachers. I'm talking about how we perceive it, how we perceive it, how we receive it. Of course, we're focused in a material world, right? We want better jobs. We want cars. Here's the thing. Ask yourself a question. How great would your life really be if you didn't have greater people in it? Okay, so like right now, if your life is not so great because the people in your life are not that great, change your mood and get some new people. It's simple, honestly, really. We're two fish in the same pond. There's an old saying, be careful of who you hang out with because you might just become like them. So if you want to be happy, hang out with happy people. If you don't even know any happy people, then you yourself have to convince yourself you're happy. Look at me. Look at this. I'm happy. It's ridiculous how happy I am. And look, I'm using breath. I'm using ancient wisdom. I'm using mindfulness. I'm using the power of the mind. I'm writing down all those things on my mirror that say, I am a beautiful person. Everyone loves me. It's a beautiful day. I love my life. I love myself, right? It starts off fake, but here's the thing. One day, you become that. One day you get to play a new role in the game of life. And here's the thing that is going to set it in motion. Your words and your affirmations are worthless unless they can affect your mood. And they will affect your mood if you use them the way that they're intended to be used. You have to repeat them, repeat them, repeat them. It's not just that you repeat it so many times, Some teachers will say, I don't think this is true anyway. Some teachers will say you repeat it so many times, you eventually come to believe it. Yes, that's true, but there's a bigger piece. You begin to feel it. You begin to create it. You begin to amplify that feeling in your body being. And that's what gives you the belief, because you have the feeling. If I said to you right now, and you're not healthy and you're wrestling with health, and I said, repeat after me, I feel good. You said, I feel good. And I've done this with many of my clients. I feel good. I said, repeat after me, I feel great. You say, I feel great. Okay. How do you feel? They say, you know what? So I don't think anything changed, right? But I remember I went to a nursing home and I did a program there, and I had I went in character and I put on a doctor's uniform, and I went in there and I had a stethoscope, and they're used to seeing doctors, of course, all the time. And I went in as a character that I called Dr. Feels Good. All right. And I had this ridiculous accent, and I had these big glasses and everything, and I had a stethoscope, and I told people, I am here to listen to your brains. And I would put the stethoscope on their head, and I would listen to what they were thinking in there. I would pretend that, and I would say, repeat after me. I feels good. I feels great. And they would say, I feel great. I feel good. Do you see the mood? That's the mood. I feel good. I feel great. I can't kid about this. I can't joke about this. And people all the time, wherever I go and wherever I teach, whether it's private coaching or in seminars or wherever I go, I will inevitably run into people who will say to me, well, you don't know what it's like to be given a diagnosis by a doctor of X, Y, and Z, or you don't know what it's like to be in pain, or you don't know what it's like to grow up like this. Yes, I do. I came from some hard times. Everybody can have harder times, but I had challenging times. And I was told by my physicians and shown the x-rays and everything else, you're going to be crippled by the time you're 30. I was told by my physicians, we've diagnosed you, we figure out what you have and what's going on with your anxiety. You have a biological panic disorder. That's what I want you to do the next time that your physician gives you a diagnosis. Not to dismiss your physician, but to dismiss the diagnosis on the level that says, I'm not going to vibe with the mood of that. You can know you have cancer and not vibe with the mood of cancer. You understand? There's a mood that cancer feeds off of. I guarantee you, it's not this mood. Laughter, breath, positive affirmation. I feel good. I feel strong. Watch this. I feel good. I feel really good. Yeah, I feel, woo. I feel good. That's a mood. With that mood comes an energy. With that mood comes a vibration. With that mood comes belief. You want to change your belief? You want to change your mood? You want to change your attitude? Bam, just like that. Then breathe. Make your body do something different. Make it feel something different. Laugh for no reason. Laugh for a reason. Laugh for your health. Laugh at the money that's coming into your life. You're literally sitting there and you're like, oh my God, I don't have enough money in my checkbook. Oh my God, I don't have enough money in my checkbook. And I don't want to say that too many times, okay? I already said it enough. But just pretend you said that over and over again. You're saying it all weekend and you're doing that. Da, 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 da. Why? Don't I want to say it too much? You know why? Because I believe that consciousness and energy creates my reality. So as I think something, I'm going to create that something. And as I meditate on something, I'm going to attract that something. So my thing is I put myself out there, and Jesus had that teaching, right? Pick a master teacher out of the sky here. We talk about Jesus for a moment. Jesus said, as ye sow, ye shall reap. As ye give unto others, so shall ye receive. Well, the Buddha taught the same teachings. He called it karma. You know, for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction, the physicists called it. If I throw a stone or a pebble in the pond, there's going to be a ripple effect that comes back. I cannot just sit around in a bad mood on Sunday and not have that affect my week. A bad mood is a choice. Oh. Really? That's really good. I'm going to be crippled by the time I'm 30. Well, then I better get on it, Doc. That's great. This guy, oh, he's good. That's fantastic. It's called changing your mood, changing what you're vibrating with, because one day you just might believe, like a Jim Carrey, who's a great teacher, I think, by the way, on the level that he is, okay, who's literally gone out there and proven that in his way, okay, his comedic way and so on. To me, he's a Qigong practitioner. That's Qigong. That's an element of Qigong. To literally laugh and literally laugh yourself into believing that this might just happen. Because the thing is that when your beliefs go from possible, first you got to get to possible, okay? Then you got to get to probable. And where it becomes probable is when you start to feel it before you even have it. When you go and you're looking for the new job, the new career, the new endeavor, and you're beginning to feel it and vibrate with it and sensate with it and take it into your body, then in that moment, you're making it a reality unto you. And it is very wise to bring the humor into your practice, whatever you're doing, as part of changing your mood. That has been some wisdom from one of my other characters, who in one moment may be Deepak Chakra, and in another moment may be another entity known as Dr. Rupa, depending on what costume I put on. And I will talk to people about sacred movements of their digestion system and their bowels. That's right. I will go to an old folks home and I will talk like that, and I'll put on a costume and I will work with them and I will talk to them about the sacred movement of their sacred doo-doo. And that is not to put down any teaching, the French, the Germans, or the Indians that I'm referencing, or how I'm talking. It's comedic, people. We have to take on new characters if we want to live new life. If we want to live new life, we have to fake it. We have to become that mood. We have to become that character. So laugh and just be ridiculous. Be silly. Pick up a banana tomorrow and have 7 conversations with your friend. And if you want to learn how to do this, if you'd love to learn how to do this, watch some more of the webinars, join me. It takes time to change our vibration. It takes time to change our character. I started in this work at 15 years old, very serious. I could never talk like an Indian guru. I could never mimic a French accent or a German accent. I could never get up on stage and perform in front of other people. I took my life, my healing situation, and everything too seriously. And again, martial arts and so forth has a serious side to it, and I've learned a lot of things from that, and I think there's something to be said from it in other videos and so on. I might actually teach you like strong, focused, but if you understand, it's all a game, and it's all to change your mood, and so as to influence your reality. The people who are coming, the players who are coming, the opportunities who are coming, that's really what it's about. Your relationship with existence, and you're speaking to it and communicating to it through your mood. I hope this has been helpful to you. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. It was fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much. You can see our website if you so desire to practice some more practices like this, and maybe some more serious practices, or some more compassionate practices, or some funnier practices, whatever the case may be, at QigongAwareness.com. That's QIGONG awareness.com. Thanks so much.